CyberCube has recently launched Account Manager version 4. But why are we doing this? And what are the main changes between version 3 and version 4? I'm Yvette Essen, Head of Content Communications for CyberCube. Joining me to talk through those modifications is John Anderson. John is Principal Product Manager for Account Manager. John, thanks for joining me. Could you tell me, first of all, a little bit about Account Manager? What are the kind of companies that use this product?
Certainly. Thanks, Yvette. So Account Manager is used by insurance carriers and more specifically underwriters that are looking to be aided in the underwriting decision-making process and make more profitable underwriting decisions with data that they otherwise wouldn't necessarily have access to.
John, how frequently are we making modifications to that product? And is the frequency of those changes increasing at all?
Yeah, so at CyberCube, we're committing to being the digital risk currency in the insurance and reinsurance ecosystem. And cyber risk, as a component of digital risk sphere, is different from other perils in insurance. It's quite dynamic and driven by the threat landscape, which continues to change. And in order for us to capture these changing circumstances, we need to study, analyze, and deliver a dynamic product that tries to stay on top of all of it. Additionally, the sophistication and complexity of the cyber insurance market continues to grow, and we need to ensure our product remains fit for purpose and flexibly matches the underwriting strategies of insurance carriers, the needs of the market, new and emerging policy language, and otherwise integrates with the unique strategies and profitable approach to risk tolerance that carriers are looking for. We make updates to Account Manager roughly once every few weeks and make more major updates a few times a year. This most recent version is a landmark change and really embodies the sheer impact of changes and features we've been delivering over the past year.
So a landmark change then. What are the key differences? Can you summarize them briefly between version 3 and version 4?
Sure. So version 4 really builds on the success and foundation of risk selection improvements and model development that we've delivered in previous versions. And this time around, we really focused on a few key themes, trying to address some pain points we're seeing in the single risk analytics market. Our first focus was on financial loss quantification, where we started by building upon the foundation of our existing models and offerings with the introduction of yearly loss tables to help further dissect some of the different components and offer a more technical view. And then most recently, we were able to successfully harness the power of our CAT model and provide an even richer view of loss. We did this by introducing our most recent version of the CAT model, as seen in Portfolio Manager, and introduced new underwriter-friendly metrics, as well as YLTs, to empower carriers to start proactively managing their CAT loss exposure at the point of underwriting. Another big focus was on usability and customization, where we introduced several changes that are aimed at encouraging an even stronger adoption of third-party data by underwriters, including new views of our data, new reporting options, enhanced risk views, and all of this was designed to empower underwriting teams to make decisions based on their own risk tolerance. Lastly, but certainly not least, we focused on refining our approach in providing meaningful data, and we've broken new ground, delivering more and more proprietary CyberCube collected scan data and signals into the product, as well as continuing to validate our data and analytics via a new critical risk factor study, where we've seen even stronger correlation and predictive power associated with our top signals, both in isolation and in combination with one another.
Great, John. So it might seem a bit premature to talk about version 5, but do we have plans already in place to modify the product again further? And if so, what do we have in mind?
Yeah, we have a lot more planned in the coming months and quarters, and expect to continue to focus on improving the effectiveness of our signals and data, our financial loss modeling capabilities, and otherwise ensuring our product fits an underwriting workflow. More specifically, we intend to further our integration with our portfolio manager and SPOF intelligence products, introducing more levers that tighten the bond between underwriting and portfolio and exposure management. Additionally, we intend to continue to invest more in our statistical and predictive modeling capabilities with our risk factors, signals, and scores, and continue to improve the underlying impact and efficacy of this data. Lastly, as it's been a core focus of our product to date, we intend to continue to invest in delivering an underwriting-centric product that's really fit for that underwriting workflow, reduces their pain points, and is even more readily adopted and put into action to drive some of those profitable decisions. All of this and much more will be released throughout the course of the next year. So I would say stay tuned for more to come as we continue to drip out all of these exciting features.
Great, and definitely stay tuned. More information about Account Manager can be found on our website. The address is www.cybercube.com. Thank you, John. And for CyberCube, I'm Yvette Essen.